Warning: the following video contains spoilers for the inner workings and behind-the-scenes processes of the Project 863 series. If you do not wish to be spoiled on future or past videos, nor have the spell of the series broken, you have been warned.
What's up, guys? I'm Woods, and welcome to Behind 863. Today, I'm going to be going over one of my favorite episodes that we filmed, and that would be we GPS tracked the stolen car to an abandoned location, ... This one was really fun to film just because it was all over the place. Emotionally, physically, and location-wise, it was just a really fun shoot. And me and Matt had to kind of get into it on camera, so that was fun to do. So for this video, I'm just gonna be going over, some of the behind the scenes stuff and on some important scenes, or if I catch anything that I wanna let you guys know about, I will share it with you. Before we get started, I just wanna mention to please leave any ideas or suggestions or anything that you really want to see from Behind the Scenes 863. We will definitely be reading those and definitely be figuring out what else to film and put up for you guys. So let's get started.
I put a tracker on the car. If it's somewhere close to us within a couple hours.
Oh, short hair Matt. Short hair me.
We're gonna be heading up San Francisco Canyon. And
I'm glad we do these. There's so much information in each episode. I'm so glad we recap these.
Welcome to this channel, this mess of a channel, this mess of my life, your life, our lives.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Battle Universe.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I'm talking about this channel.
No, this is a mess. That was still tender. Battle Universe kind of recently got canceled at that time. The car got
the red Mercury.
Dude, Matt looks super tired.
Just snatched out from under us.
He's got two kids kind of tired.
I'm exhausted. Do I look exhausted? Yes. I'm absolutely exhausted. We were up late last night.
I put a tracker on the car.
What, did you forget about it?
Tell us?
First time he's done that, and then second time recently just happened.
The reason to chase after him was to end this once and for all.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
We didn't.
But we didn't. We didn't end it once and for all, but we didn't fail.
What do you mean?
What does that
Literally
mean?
nothing went according to plan
him
today.
I planted the tracker.
What?
It's on his car.
And you can see how our emotions got a little bit more tension-filled and angsty, just because the stakes and the risk of this season 2 are a little higher. So it's interesting to see that dynamic.
This is a replay. This is a history replay of the car last night. And
he was covering the date that we actually tracked.
I don't want to go too close to her. Blur that out because it's too close to our studio.
So before we shot this scene, we needed this tracker footage. So I had to drive all the way out to Spooky House where we tracked him to. I had to wake up really early in the morning, go get that tracking footage, and then come back to shoot the scene right here.
I'm assuming we can probably pull up that road, look at it a little bit more closely on my computer here, and probably pick a couple spots to go search. My thinking is it hasn't come back online. So there's two possible reasons for that.
The editing in this, comparatively to season 2, still YouTubey. There's a couple spots that we used to hit at high school.
No.
Oh,
I was a good boy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we weren't doing anything bad. They're just creepy spots.
Oh, you're just trying to get a high.
We did a
an emotional high. An emotional, you know what I mean, right? Trying to get
Matt thinks I'm just the biggest stoner. We actually went out there, when I was in high school, we would actually go out to Spooky House and just mess around and throw rocks at windows and stuff. High school kid stuff.
Sam stayed home. She was exhausted. She was just
oh yeah, Sam's not in this episode.
Anyways, I'm gonna sit this one out.
It's not why this is my favorite episode.
I'll just start recording on Megadesk. See you there.
So I'm gonna show you
with these cuts, these accents.
I'm really not sure why it's closed off, but it's been there for a while. But it pops out on the other side.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it's there. I think it might be just an old road.
Too.
But I mean,
is there any other possible places around here that we
look so clean cut?
Yeah, the last place I know of is Spooky House, and
it's called Spooky House.
That's what we called it back in high school, and it was just a place to go and throw glass bottles at walls.
See?
That.
It just didn't take much to entertain us.
One time we went there and it was sunset and there was a full dining table set up.
So it can't be that spooky.
The thing is, no one was there. but the table was fully dressed.
Just to add to that story, there was a fully dressed dining table, and like they had like candles and everything, not lit. And I had come back that same evening to pick up a friend and drop off my group of friends, and then grab one of my friends, bring him back, and it was gone. The dining room table was gone, and that was within like an hour, so it was weird. We've also seen like some weird ritual stuff go on down there.
All right, so I think we're ready to go. I got the drone, you got GoPros, so you got another drone just in case, and I have Woods.
Is CJ film? I think CJ is filming right now. I miss that dude.
I'm hyped on adrenaline alone. I gotta be
Yeah.
honest. Like, my second wave hit.
When was your first wave?
My first wave was when I was just normally not tired. I didn't sleep last night, dude. So this is my second wave.
I didn't sleep either. Oh, I see. Your first wave was your entire yesterday?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
We had Bailey, you guys know Bailey. We had Bailey drive the Mountaineer out to Spooky House. She was just like chilling in the car alone, driving out there. I don't know if it was like smashed up at the time, but it was definitely still really gross inside. So props to Bailey. And she just kind of waited out there near this abandoned house while we filmed and made our way over there. So again, no more props to Bailey.
Also, San Francisco has a bunch of history as well. Like in the 1940s, like there was the dam.
I'm very versed on
and like 600
our town's history. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, like 600 people just died. And Spooky House was one of the things that got flooded.
I was talking about happy stuff.
Oh, my bad. Did you guys know that Santa Clarita was one of the first places that California struck gold and found oil? Happy.
That is good. Booking it, bro. Jeez. This guy was in my lane up
That
here,
sound
like
effect.
3 seconds away from imminent death.
Did you tell anybody that we're going up here?
No, I told you earlier that we shouldn't tell anyone.
Well, I mean, like people like Kevin that can be like, hey, they've been gone for 24 hours.
No.
Because I don't have any signal anymore.
Dang, that looks crazy, dude.
That
Those
does
are
look pretty crazy. It kind of looks pretty Hollywood
I don't know if it's
evil.
water. Here we are. There's no one out here. That's
We cut,
blocked
and
off.
then
This is a big old barrier.
The
right
scene
there.
picked back up
So
just
I
now
really
at the
don't
other
see
side
how-
of the
how we
abandoned
got
road.
down.
There was like way too many cars parking and getting in our shot. Low budget production.
The one really interesting, distinctive part about the Mercury Mountaineer, if you guys remember, is there's black glass. Black glass that falls off the back of it. And I'm assuming that window's still broken and there's still glass falling off of it.
Yes, Bailey did have to drive this thing with the window broken. Good thing she didn't get pulled over.
Beautiful, but really, really eerie.
Really, really.
Honestly, this road is like super pretty. I could have walked the whole thing, to be honest. We wanted to walk the whole thing, but we had shoot time to hit. But it was at the same time like the most unsettling thing, just because nature overtaking man-made stuff is always kind of eerie, but still really pretty.
Do you hear that?
Yes, that tree.
What kind of bird was that?
That was a tree creaking.
That was a tree creaking. I hate it. I can see
we
all the
can't
way
see
down.
I love that.
Oh, look at this.
An
The road
overgrown
is caved
sign,
over here.
come on. Fun fact about me, I am absolutely in love with abandoned places. There's an energy to these things. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys have been to an abandoned area, and just like the overgrown man-made stuff, I don't know why, it just like puts me into a mood, and I love that mood.
You hear those creaking trees? This would be
I
terrifying.
love
at
this
night.
music.
All right, let's head back to the car and let's try your other location.
Okay. This is when people still thought this show was real. The dynamic was so weird.
Hey, autopilot still works.
I'll be honest, every time Matt puts his car into autopilot, I get really nervous. I don't trust automation, not in a car.
It's kind of hidden, to be honest. You
Okay.
can see that there's two.
It's actually really pretty in the day
A road downward.
Yeah.
You'll see
when you're
some
not looking
piles
at the
of
ground.
trash.
Piles of trash. Sick. Okay, yeah. If we do see the car, approach it as close as you can to see if there's anyone in it with this drone. Okay?
This scene was really difficult to do because it was, it was extremely windy that day, and I'm an amateur drone flyer. Yeah, so I almost crashed this thing several times during the shoot.
Okay,
This is my drone
let's see.
that Matt gave me. I was at his house one day, and he was cleaning his closet out, and like he had a bunch of tech stuff, and he's like, hey, want a drone? And I'm like, that would be great, sir. And then he gave me his drone.
Fly with caution.
Trying.
You can do it, bro. I trust
I was so nervous to wreck my drone.
So long.
What?
It's right there.
No, stop.
Look.
Go closer. Dude,
I actually didn't even notice him.
Hold on, get closer to
I
that.
did not notice the mountaineer there.
Oh my gosh.
The
Dude.
music is appropriate for the scene. That's how I felt.
Why this spot?
Of course it was this spot.
And not crash it and see if there's
Coming back to
anyone in it.
Spooky House gave me
Oh, yeah,
lots of
Spooky House.
memories. Lots of memories came up. Very nostalgic.
Oh, that is
wow.
it. That is it. Oh my gosh, dude, we found it.
So that Spooky House, there was more structure to the house when I was in high school. So a lot of the walls that were up have since fallen down.
Can you get closer?
This was such a fun shot. Even though I was extremely nervous filming this, it was really fun to like cameraman on a drone. Like the pool area, but it wasn't in the car.
Pool area?
Yeah, there's a pool here.
Well, that's great. Is it filled?
No, it hasn't been filled for like 20 years. There is a pool like probably 50 yards to the right of when you're looking at the house, and they have like a pool cave that you go underneath. We didn't get to film it or anything like that, but it's super creepy because one time in high school we went down there. We would go down there a lot just to get a thrill. There was a group of my friends and we came down here in the middle of the night and we're just like messing around, causing trouble. We hear like voices straight up. We look to the right and coming out of the pool cave is a group of people with candles in their hands. That's the time in high school when me and my friends stumbled upon some sort of ritual or seance going on. So that's the kind of reputation this place has.
I can go get the tracker, but I think we should like not touch the car and just like do a quick look around.
Throw some rocks at it.
Throw some rocks at it. Are you back in high school?
This is kind of nostalgic.
What do you see? Claire, careful, careful.
Nothing? We didn't rip it up that
No,
badly,
no.
did
The
we?
seats are ripped, bro. Glove compartment's open.
So he was looking. So we had to go through this car and just tear it apart again.
Maybe we should call like Sam or something, or Kevin, get another opinion.
call Sam or Kevin. Well, here's the thing, bro. Do I even have service?
So this is where Kevin accuses me because my key fob was the key fob that opened up the door. I'm sure that's normal here. Oh yeah, a lot of people would shoot down there. It's in the middle of nowhere. People like to shoot guns.
Look.
There's another one here. That's a assault rifle.
That's a big one.
Probably not our guy.
I don't know. I'm just saying things.
I don't even know, dude. I'm gonna play this message that I got from Kevin before I lost service.
So I just checked the key fob registry and the key was registered to Woods. It's Woods, dude. It's Woods.
Lovely. That was one of my favorite videos. I do have a couple more, but I gotta be honest, like that day was just really fun to shoot with CJ and Matt. I do wish Sam was there, but either way, like having like the different varieties of set and location and driving, it just felt like it encompassed a whole bunch in it. I guess we're acting, right? I guess I'll call it that. It was fun to act in those scenarios. I especially liked this episode because one, yes, it was a variety of locations, but the main location was out in the middle of nowhere in this abandoned area, which, like I said, are my favorite places to go. Plus, it was also a little woods history that I got to share with the crew and the audience in terms of my high school career and the kind of trouble I would get into. We were acting, but it was also cool to have that prior knowledge of the area to kind of prop up those scenes. That would be my favorite episode. I hope I gave you guys a lot of insight on some of the behind the scenes. Please, again, leave a comment below letting us know what you want to see, what kind of content you want us to either react to, or maybe something else you'd like to see. Also, leave a comment telling us what your favorite video is and why. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, click on this video. That's a video you're definitely gonna like, and click on this video. That's a video YouTube recommends for you. Maybe they know you. Maybe they don't. Thanks for watching.